North Carolina coming together today for a second round of the National No Kings protest. People in Raleigh, Durham, Fayetteville, Apex, and more protesting against President Trump and his administration. And so in those protests are in response to what they're calling abuse of power by President Trump, including his immigration crackdown and his attempt to deploy federal troops to U.S. cities. John Dowding attending protests in both Raleigh and Cary, and he joins us now live from the Raleigh Eyewitness News Center. John, a very coordinated effort.
Well, Bianca, these protests here, these No Kings protests in the Triangle were massive. We saw thousands of people attending the protests in Raleigh and Cary earlier today. It's part of those nationwide protests going on against the Trump administration.
I love America. That's why I'm here.
The sound of car horns and cheers filled the air Saturday. Thousands across the Triangle joined millions nationwide for the second round of the No Kings protests. Organizers protesting what they say is an abuse of power by President Donald Trump and his administration.
It's a democracy, right? We don't need a king, correct? You gotta stand up.
We started our day in Cary, where hundreds lined Southeast Maynard Road and Kildare Farm Road in the morning.
It feels good to be in community. It feels great to be with other people. You can get sucked down a hole and be scared, but we don't have to be.
We've got to fight for our Constitution, and we got to fight for American democracy. That's the only reason we're here. We love our country.
And out here in Raleigh, thousands are on Capitol Boulevard for the No Kings protest here in the city of Oaks. A lot of the energy we're seeing here amongst the people who've come out here today is joy and peaceful energy. A lot of the people here just tell us they're happy to be able to peacefully come together to speak about the issues that brought them out here today.
Woo! Rule of law, due process. I think it's the videos that I keep seeing of citizens and residents, people that are watching ICE.
A lot of the women's issues, now the immigrants, now just the cruelty.
Protesters today tell us they hope the nationwide protests encourage others to do what they can to make their voices heard.
We don't like what's happening and we need to do something. And if this is all I can do, this is all I can do. I have to do something. I can't sit and let it happen without being involved.
Find something you can do, call your representatives, just be active and use your voice.
Again, thousands of people here in the Triangle making sure their voices were heard today. The good news also about those protests that we attended earlier today, they remained peaceful. A lot of those in attendance just telling us today that they were happy to be able to peacefully gather to make sure their voices were heard. Live outside the Raleigh Eyewitness News Center, I'm John Dowding, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.